Hello there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I am excited to be sharing about a brand new product and printable, and I have been thinking about this and planning this for a year. So at the end of 2021, I released a printable that had some New Year's journaling prompts and questions. And as I was working through it myself, I thought this would be a really great thing to have a coordinating journal with. So I've been thinking about this journal for a whole year, and I am so excited to be sharing about it today. So there is now an updated printable. So the printable I had released at the end of 2021 is out of my Etsy shop because it had things for 2021 and 2022. And now we're heading into 2023, which is so mind-boggling. So the printable has new elements that weren't in the printable last year, and then the journals are totally new. So I'm going to link all of these things down below. The printable is in my Etsy shop. And then the 3 different journals are available on Amazon, and they are the same journal, the same contents inside all 3. They just come in 3 different sizes. So there's a standard traveler's notebook size that is 4.5 by 8.25. There's a B6 size, which is 4.9 by 6.9, and then there's an A5 size, which is 5.7 by 8.25. So 3 different options to fit all of your journaling needs. So I am going to start by doing a flip through of the journal, and then I'll share the printable with you. So I really cannot believe that 2022 is coming to a close in just a couple months, and I think it's so neat to get to pray and reflect on the current year, as well as plan and dream and pray for the new year. I thought it would be really cool to buy one of these and take it to a coffee shop for a day or an afternoon or an evening and do kind of a mini retreat and share and just journal and really think about all that God's done in the current year and all he really has planned for you for the new year, and just asking him to lead and guide and reveal to us his plans for our lives. So I am going to flip through, I think, this biggest one so you guys can see it. And I wanted to share the back too. So the front says Year to Shine on it, and it has this really pretty navy alcohol ink with some gold glitter that I made in the Procreate app on my iPad. And then the back says New Year, New Prayers, New Adventures, New Dreams, New Chances. So I just love the color scheme and the, intention behind it. So Year to Shine. Now the printable in my Etsy shop is dated, so it has 2022 and 2023 on it, but the journals on Amazon don't have any dates, so you could buy the same journal every year and update it. So it says goodbye, old year goes here, hello, new year goes here. So we would say goodbye 2022, hello 2023, and you could use stamps or stickers or your own handwriting to put the years there. You could also use one of the pages from the printable. In here it says goodbye, hello, so you could totally cut out 2022 and 2023 and use it on that page. So then we have where you can find us online. You can put your name here. This journal belongs to. And then here's a little note from me to you. So I talk a little bit about, the thought of planning and praying about your year. I also give you some ideas. You could take this journal to a office supply store and have them cut off the binding and add a spiral to it, or you could carefully do it yourself with an X-Acto knife, and you could ring punch it if you wanted, or disc punch it. So lots of different ways to customize this. And of course, share your pages. I would love to see how you're using this resource. So then it says the same thing on the back. New year, new prayers, new adventures, new dreams, new chances. And you can use the printables in the printable set to decorate these pages. All right, year to shine. Goodbye, old year goes here. So goodbye 2022. So the first chunk comes with over 20 journaling prompts and questions to reflect on the old year. And so they're blank pages, so it has just lots of opportunity for you to decorate and make it your own. You can add, stickers and washi tape and scrapbook paper and journaling cards and things to make these pages really fun. So questions like, how did God provide for you? What prayers did God answer? What prayers did God not answer? Keep praying for those. What are you proud of from the past year? What are your favorite accomplishments? So lots of questions for you to think about. Write a letter to yourself that you wish you could have read at the beginning of the year. So just kind of pondering what happened. And I have this cute little iPod, old school iPod here. What were your favorite songs from the previous year? What Bible verses did you cling to? I love the little film reels. Favorite movies I watched this year. Make a gratitude list. Oh, I thought this was a really fun prompt I came up with. Pretend your life this past year was a board game or a map. Sketch out what happened below. Or maybe a roller coaster with the highs and lows. So lots of questions to ponder and think about and reflect on. You could also print pictures to include in here too. So like, what were your favorite recipes or items you baked or cooked during the year? So you could print out pictures to kind of turn it into a scrapbook too. And then this is a favorites list, which I think is fun. Favorite place, food, drink, movie, TV show. And then you have these cute little picture frames, and again, you could draw pictures or doodles to go in these, or you could print pictures to paste in these of your favorite memories from the year. And then next it says hello, so new year goes here. So I did do more journaling prompts for the second part, so there are over 30 journaling prompts and questions for reflecting and praying about the new year to come. All right, so we start off with this phrase, God has good things ahead. And I hope you really think that and know that God has good things ahead for you in the new year. So lots of prompts and things to think about. What are you excited for? Think of a word of the year. Write a prayer for your year ahead. What prayer requests do you have for the new year? I love this one. Jesus said the greatest commandments are, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. And the second is love your neighbor as yourself. How can you live out these two important orders from the Lord this year? So this is definitely Christian based, but you could also, if you are not a believer, ignore those questions. But this is very much a faith-based journal for planning and praying. And this is a fun one, making a mood, goals, or vision board for the new year. I love doing that every year. You can go on Pinterest. Finish the sentence, I am a child of God. I am leaning on the Lord in the new year. I am praying for revival in our city. So you can kind of, I am a daughter of the King. You can kind of take it in a lot of different ways. And again, some fun little kind of graphics. Make a playlist for the new year ahead. What financial goals do you have for this new year? What recipes do you want to make? What Bible verses do you want to hold on to? So again, you could print pictures. You could get a magazine and cut it up and make a collage. So lots of fun ways to really get creative in this, or just use a pen as well. So you don't have to make this a creative project, but knowing myself, I probably will, and knowing a lot of you, you probably will too. I like this prompt as well. Think about different people in the Bible. Who jumps out at you the most? How can you model your life and faith like them in this new year? So think about David or Esther or Mary or any Bible person that you kind of, is your role model for the new year. Places you want to go or travel, some routines, new traditions, and then there's also a spot for future plans. So like I might use this for my creative faith business to kind of dream of the new year, or I always typically for 4th of July we go to the beach, and often for Labor Day we do, and what kind of our Easter plans are, so you can kind of use those for future planning. And then I took some of the images from the printable that I'm going to show you next, but I added them to the back of this journal. And there's dot grid pages on the back, so you can cut these out. They are in black and white, but you can cut them out and glue them on your pages to decorate too. So I like doing that sometimes. It's really fun, and you have kind of these printable images that are already printed that you can use. So love that. So that is the Year to Shine journal. All right, so they again come in 3 sizes, and they are available on Amazon. You can find all 3 of them linked down below. Also, if you purchase things from me on Amazon, it would mean the world if you took a few moments to write a review. So especially if you love the product or journal, devotion book, that really helps with like Amazon analytics and things. It gives, some trust with future buyers. So if you have ever purchased a planner or a Bible study or a devotion book on Amazon from me, I would love it if you took a few moments to write a review or post a picture. You can also post pictures on Amazon just like in Etsy, and that really helps me out. Okay, now I'm going to show you the coordinating printable. Again, you can pick this up in my Etsy shop. The cool thing I wanted to mention too about these Amazon journals is that if you live in other countries, there are Amazon printing places. So oftentimes overseas shipping is really expensive, like to ship, a kit from my Etsy shop to Australia or Europe. But with these Amazon journals, they have printing places in Australia, New Zealand, England, things like that. They have printing places, and so it A, arrives way faster, and B, is a much more affordable option. So I wanted to just mention that as well. So I am not printing these. So if you ever have a problem with your order, reach out to Amazon, because I can't, give you a refund or ship you another one. Amazon does that for me. So I wanted to just make sure to mention that. But another option, especially if you don't live in the US and you're wanting to do some New Year's journaling, you could make your own journal. So you could use the patterned paper that comes with it. You could print it on cardstock, fold it in half, and fill it with blank pages or lined pages. And then all of the journaling prompts I just read are included in here. So you have all the Goodbye 2022 prompts and all the Hello 2023 prompts. You can cut these out and glue them into your own journal. Again, this is for personal use only, and if you, have multiple people in your household, please purchase, it's for individual use, not for you to share with all of your friends, but I thought this would be a great idea. So if you want to make your own journal, or if you already have a blank journal but you loved the prompts that I have here, you can purchase the printable version and cut these out in strips and glue them on, or you can print on white sticker paper, and that makes it really easy, and adhere them to your own journal. So I thought that would be just a really fun option for creating your own notebook to journal and pray and whatnot. So you get, again, a piece of pattern paper. The total printable is 11 pages. So it is a really big journaling printable, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. So you get a piece of pattern paper, you get over 50 journaling prompts. You get some hand-lettered phrases. So this is all my hand lettering, and I just think it turned out so beautiful with all of these encouraging phrases. This is also a really great printable for decorating your planner for the month of January. I am working on finalizing new Creative Faith planners, so I know I have people asking me about that and about the Creative Faith Christmas kit. We just moved, so I'm a little behind on things, but I am hurrying and working on wrapping up those type of projects. But this would be a great printable to pick up to decorate your planner for the new year. And then you also get it, the same phrases in the blue and gold alcohol ink. So you can kind of see some of the little sparkles and things. So the same phrases in that. You get some New Year's mugs, hello 2023, with a cup of hot chocolate, yes please. And again, I just love the phrases on them, and these would be really cute for decorating your January planner. Here are a few more phrases. Goodbye 2022, hello 2023, New Year, same God. And I love this one. God is a promise keeper, last year, this year, and forever. So I hope you remember that. And then these little journaling cards would, again, be great to decorate your planner or your journal pages. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys were around, but at one point I had a printable where I would hand letter your word of the year on a girl that looks like you. That took a lot of time. So instead I include, let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 different girls in here. And so they come with these blank shirts, so you can write your own word of the year on the girl that looks like you. So I have a lot of different ones, so hopefully you can find one that a lot of different, hairstyles and colors and skin tones. So I hope you can find one that looks like you and use these for decorating and journaling as well. And then you get some of the questions on here. So these are not all of them. This was kind of what I had for when I released it last year. So I really increased the number of journaling prompts, so they don't all fit on here, but I wanted to kind of keep this style if you like that. And it says my prayer for the year ahead. And then you get blank versions too. So you could, again, use these to write your own Bible verses or prayers or notes on. So that is the new printable, as well as the new Year to Shine journals. I'm so excited about this. I'm also I don't know if I want to commit to this, but I think it would be really fun to have a Zoom party together where we journal and pray for our new year. So comment below if that's something you would want to attend. I would probably only open it up to my email newsletter family, not the whole internet. So if you are not a member of the Creative Faith email newsletter family, be sure you do that. The link is always in the description box below. But anyways, I'm sort of thinking about that. But again, I don't know if that's too overwhelming. I would have to buy a Zoom subscription because I'm assuming it would take longer than a half an hour. I don't know, but I just thought that would be sort of maybe fun. So I'm thinking about it. Let me know if that's something you would enjoy. So you could buy the printable and the journal and then join me for a time of kind of prayer and reflecting and maybe a pajama hot chocolate party as we think about the new year ahead. And I think I would be more, likely to finish this and take time on it if I knew there was, a dedicated time to do it together with the Creative Faith community. But again, I'm not totally sure. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you'll pick up a Year to Shine journal. as well as the coordinating printable. I'm so excited about it. Again, this has been on my to-do list for a whole year. Since the end of last year, I've been thinking about it, and I couldn't be more pleased with how they turned out. And it's just exciting to think about the new year. God totally surprised me and wowed me and did things in 2022 that I never thought of. I never thought would happen, and it's just exciting to think about the new year, and who knows what he'll have in store for us then. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!